ESP32 को I'll put somewhere, you know, little in between of Earth and cloud, right? That becomes fog computing. No, it is not that case. Eventually, fog computing industry is no more popular word. Still, edge computing is the popular word. Reason it came into the market little early, right? What people say fog computing? Sometimes in one PPT I have talked about so much, you know, not here. I'll share that PPT also on the fog computing and all. They'll say, okay, now I have a Raspberry Pi, I'll put my laptop and then I'll send the data to cloud. So my laptop become fog because I am adding two devices. But is it required every time? Sometimes we over-engineering the terms, right? These are over-engineered terms. They don't have any meaning exactly in the practical scenario, right? Think of it a computing, edge computing or fog computing or any computing word. As an actual picture, when we put it into the students, you know, brain, it's as simple as that. You need to reduce the cost, reduce the latency. Whatever you do on that is programming. Play around the words you can play. Reason behind that, people hire MBA people, right, just to find these words because company need to tell something new. Once you become a developer, one thing will realize everywhere there is if else and switch case. That's all. Nothing else in between, right? Language will keep changing, Python, Node.js, C, C++, but logically it's a if else block. I also, this is where like I mean integration knowledge comes handy. You have a controller, you have these Raspberry Pi, so people will keep it. They'll say, okay, maybe some, I don't know, any English term might be existing, right? Because we are technical people, we don't know much that word. They'll bring some more terms before after fog, if they will find it, right? They'll say some other computing. So ultimately, as a developer perspective, you keep adding a node, keep giving the name nomenclature. That's all. So they'll say, okay, I'll write temperature 25 to 27, store it in MySQL database on Raspberry Pi. This is edge computing. Fog computing, if temperature is between 31 to 32, store it in MySQL table. Do we need, if we have the capability to store it once, store it. Either sometimes they will say edge computing is because we are writing if block on my ESP32 send the data, and then my Raspberry Pi eventually become fog computing. And they'll say it is more closer to cloud. How it is more closer to cloud? It is not the case. Eventually, if you are putting 3 devices in this classroom, your network is same, right? It means they will be connecting to the same data center. I don't know, anyone of you have tried command like trace route, trace path? Trace route? If not, just try it on Ubuntu, just open it and put like trace route google.com, say file. You will see how many gateways are in between before reaching to Google. So now just tell them in between where you are putting this node and you are telling more closer to cloud. It means less network switches in between. So I mean, this is where my debate is all about. Whenever I teach, I say don't fall for the words, fall for the technology, how it works. Otherwise, it's not classic ka youth, Baksar ka youth, right? Technology is all about once it is happening. अपने यहाँ इंजीनियरिंग का मीनिंग ही खत्म है एक्चुअली इंडिया में लिटरली आई शुड नॉट से लाइक दिस बट हियर इंजीनियरिंग इज टॉट लाइक ए बैचलर ऑफ आर्ट्स इंजीनियरिंग इज ऑल अबाउट हाउ थिंग्स हैपन अदरवाइज देयर इज नो इंजीनियरिंग इंजीनियरिंग बिल्ड्स द सिस्टम जस्ट थिंक ऑफ इट यू आर डिजाइनिंग ए मेडिकल डिवाइस famous way I say whenever I talk about engineering and medical initially we used to say like you know in doctors all are god etc right. Now they are relying totally on our devices that engineer build. अगर आपने बुखार का टेम्परेचर वाली डिवाइस में कोडिंग में +5 टेम्परेचर डाल दिया, you have temperature 92 degree, it is showing 97 degree, right? No one now check your this and all pulses and tells about that kind of medical is gone. Everything they are relying on our IoT devices or medical devices where software programs are written. If they are not efficient, तो दवाई कुछ और ही हो रही होती है, राइट? बिकॉज दे आर रिलाइंग. तो मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ अगर एक इंजीनियर मजाक करता है तो सीधा पूरा सिस्टम खत्म करता है, और एक डॉक्टर मजाक करेगा तो एक इंसान को मारेगा. समझ लो अगर फ्लाइट का तुमने सिस्टम गड़बड़ बिल्ड किया, सोल पर्सन आउट ऑफ इक्वेशन. So engineering is tough. It needs a tough minds to deliver the solution in practical scenario. Theory आप कितना ही बात कर लो, that's so Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Technology differentiate MN programming. तो आपको कभी भी सीखना है उससे, now ChatGPT is there, brilliant. कुछ भी theory पढ़ो आप, just write some code. easy is to start with Python. C थोड़ा सा typical है because of pointers and all, but Python is the most easiest language. Until unless you will not code, you cannot train. बच्चे को क्या होता है ना, बीटेक एक बीए की तरह लगने लगता है. So always write some code, give some demo, right? Like we'll start demo and all here also. आप कितना भी अच्छा ये वर्ड बात करो, पर्सनलाइजेशन, डिप्लॉयमेंट, ऑल लुक्स फैंसी, बट अंटिल इट इज नॉट विजिबल टू यू, टुमारो यू विल फॉरगेट. मे बी आप लोग फैकल्टी हो, आपको याद रहेगा, बट स्टूडेंट फॉरगेट इट राइट अवे. सो इन दैट केस सम प्रोग्राम्स वी नीड टू राइट which can at least give some example to it. Otherwise we will be following all these traps, fog, mist, green computing, ambient computing. जैसे ambient computing फैंसी वर्ड है, किसी बंदे को आप बात करोगे Alexa जो उससे आप बात करते हो राइट, वो आपके इक्विपमेंट को कंट्रोल कर रहा है, so that is the solution. But people talk about ambient computing, they'll talk 30 minutes but will not get anything. They'll say you are doing the computing with the environment where you are not directly interacting to the device, but device is doing the job for you. Now you are saying what kind of demon is working for you? तो भूत नहीं होते आपको कहता है कि बात वैसे ही है राइट, समथिंग यू टॉक अबाउट. सो दैट इज एम्बिएंट कंप्यूटिंग. एलेक्सा क्या है, आपकी बात सुनता है और आपका काम करता है राइट. सो you might have heard about NLP, natural language processing, right? So in Alexa, if you find time, because I have worked on Alexa from scratch programming development, there are two types of models. One is Alexa because very proper solution for personalization, continuously learn from your how it works. So there are two ways. One is called smart home, like whatever devices and all, bulb and all come. So they are called pre-interaction built model. Alexa ने अपने मॉडल बिल्ड किए, टर्न ऑन स्विच आप बोलो, टर्न ऑफ, व्हाटएवर यू आर सेइंग, तो वो समझ जाता है, उसको हम बोलते हैं इंटेंट. इन नेचुरल लैंग्वेज प्रोसेसिंग देयर आर 100 utterances but intent is one. मतलब आप 100 तरीके से बात कर सकते हो किसी एक काम को करने, राइट. सो इंटेंट इज वन. सो हाउ मशीन लर्निंग NLP is built in Alexa? They have written so many utterances. ये utterance उसको बोलते हैं, like how you pronunciate it. उसमें से जो वर्ड आपका पिक किया दे विल डिफाइन द सेम इंटेंट. मतलब आपका काम है बल्ब ऑन है आपका, राइट. सो दैट इंटेंट बेसिकली क्या हो गया आपका वॉइस वन इंटेंट दैट गेट कन्वर्टेड इनटू टेक्स्ट, एंड दैट टेक्स्ट इज बेसिकली द वैलिडेशन. इफ दिस इज द टेक्स्ट देन टर्न ऑन दिस, टर्न ऑफ दिस. दैट इज कॉल्ड प्री बिल्ट इंटरेक्शन मॉडल. एलेक्सा के पास जो स्मार्ट होम एक्सेट्रा दैट यू बाय. अनदर एलेक्सा प्रोवाइड्स यू ऑप्शन टू बिल्ड योर ओन मॉडल. वो और आसान है, एलेक्सा पे अपना AI करना बहुत आसान है. What they do, they'll provide you a template. What you can do there, you obviously suppose your friends is coming to home and you want to greet them, whatever language you love, right? You want to write, okay, hey, tell your name, saying now whatever you written, right? So that is what response to the utterance. that so intent क्या है, गाली देना suppose. That's how you talk to your friends, right? No filter. I'm just kidding. It again depends upon person to person. Not, I don't want to normalize it, but if you have done the BTech and you have been in hostel, it's a common thing, right? So, I mean, the way you talk to the faculty, friends, family, it's very different. I mean, so what you will design there? You will write like, okay, once this person is telling the name, and you written 5 names. Otherwise, पापा घर पे आ गए, तुमने वैसे ट्रेन किया. You are out of the scene, man. You cannot stay in the home, right? Think of it. So what it means? You have written if these are the names, is telling them reply this response, and then reply. So what you are trying to say? 5 utterances have same intent. 5 नाम के आगे एक ही गाली लिखी है, but पापा का नाम आता है, right? Say hi dad. You are very cool dad in the right. So what you are trying response you are writing for that utterance. That's how you train the AI models. Because I have worked on all these things, it's very fascinating. AI, IoT is very fascinating because it start giving the experiences that we want. That's why this field is very interesting. I'm working from last 7 years. Many times I wake up at 2 and write code. Reason दिमाग चला यार इसको बना देते हैं, ऐसा हो जाए. So that's where engineering is all about. It's not about reading the theory and just talk. आप अगर कभी भी IoT स्टार्ट करो, जैसे स्टार्टिंग आफ्टर 1 year it is boring. Reason you need to learn so many things, do it, but once you got the hands on, it's really very fascinating. So ये जो पर्सनलाइज्ड एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं ऐसे ही बनते हैं. ट्रेन द मॉडल, मॉडल कुछ नहीं, आपके वो if else ब्लॉक है जो कोड्स में लिखे होते हैं, राइट। एंड देन आपका जो भी रिस्पांस है, व्हाटएवर रिस्पांस यू वांट टू से, सो विद दिस इंटेंट व्हाट रिस्पांस यू वांट, one intent could have multiple ways to say it, that is called utterances in the terminology of AI. So generally NLP आपका काम करता है natural language processing to voice to text, and that text has your programming logic to control these devices functions. So edge AI जो आपका नाम करता है ना थोड़ा बड़ा, it's Alexa also do some of the edge AI, not much because it's not very powerful, but there is some of the key things. Sometimes you see Alexa respond you right away, sometimes it takes time. So whatever data, local data it store right in caching, it return right away. So edge AI or edge computing is more of sometimes also doing the caching for enhancing the experience. So caching also is very common word with multiple cases are there. Sometimes you do client caching, majorly on servers, right? But again, use cases can be do every time caching. It's again a challenge. With real time data, or temperature is 37 degree, you are still showing 20 degree. No one will use your solution. So I mean in technology nothing is perfect and nothing is right answer. Every answer is context based. किसी के लिए कैसिंग अच्छी हो सकती है, किसी के लिए कैसिंग बेकार हो सकती है। कहीं पे AI, why I am saying because over engineering ऐसा हो जाता है, maybe in between you might have heard about blockchain, बहुत पॉपुलर ऐसा हाइप हुआ, अभी सुनने में भी नहीं आता। If you don't talk, blockchain in IoT, even I published 2-3 research paper में। अब मुझे वो पेपर देख के इतना गुस्सा अपने आता है कि इसको डिलीट कैसे कर दूं। Reason, it doesn't have any use case, right? But distributed ledger technology, this, that, so many things we did, but it doesn't have. Then I realized, man, you need to step up from the research domain to development. Otherwise, you will kill yourself one day while reading your own research paper. Why I written this? So when sir was saying one research paper you have to discuss, I said whatever you want to discuss, I can discuss other than research paper. I don't like this. Whatever we like, right? We don't like it. Sometimes after 2-3 years they become obsolete. But because those times the word was hype, we started putting everything. But blockchain in IoT no more use case. It majorly now shifted to the finance. Also very less, not very high. But you see blockchain in IoT, blockchain in AI, blockchain everywhere. That's how we look at academic perspective. Right? So here, more of it, this is where your AGI come little bit of caching when also doing personalization, old data experience. So some use cases here I have put up, try to put it, like smart retail. You look here. So I put up some example of direct, like suppose you have to use, you don't have much knowledge of AI, so there is a software of AWS tool called SageMaker. Very simple for AI. You directly feed the data, whatever experience you want, it easily provides. So like say for example, it is continuously monitoring what you are visiting, camera is recording and then it is generating the promotions. 30% off, 20% off, 10, right? So it's SageMaker basically trains your for future insights, right? Future insights means if you see the next customer right away on the real time, you see in the face 5 messages you send right away, for you it's off. If it is like customer invested this much amount, good. These kind of use cases are getting used heavily in these Gulf countries, smart retail. पैसा वहीं पे, right? So you see manufacturing, US and Europe too much. Retail का अगर आपको IoT देखना है, you need to go to Dubai and all these things. So they throw money too much. They are retail and all solutions they want because they are more into these domains, right? Retail, you can talk about constructions. One of use cases in my industry, manufacturing, is also in construction domain, like pool construction people are also in all, right? Pool professional we say. So we also have an applications from where they can go and test all these things, configure all these things, right? So many things are there, but smart retail has very huge market in Gulf country. So here like industrial IoT use case if you look at it, right? So more of generally in machines we prefer to calculate vibrations, pressure. More vibration in the machine, it means there are some predictions to have a kind of anomaly, right? Undesired behavior. So here basically once we call it AGI, something like, if you don't want to write your own algorithm, all of you might have heard about very popular algorithm TensorFlow, right? There is some TensorFlow Lite, can use that. And then AWS IoT Greengrass that you can deploy locally. This is a computing solution and it will synchronize the data after 1 or 2 hours later to the cloud. Also in IoT domains, many places where you need to record the auditing, something that I think we stopped there. So in our companies, whenever like you turn on your heater, pumps, etc., whatever, right? We always record your actions. Actions means like what time you turn on this, what time you turned off this, so that suppose any system got hacked, we always have an activity log. What that particular user has done with the system at what time. So there are two use cases. Edge, every time you don't need an internet, right? So that data you need to store on local system. It means on edge computing board. And whenever your board comes online, whatever commands and all you did, right, it is always posted to the cloud again. So there also you can say local storage also helps in edge computing. Locally you are storing the data. Also, continuous data sending to the cloud is always costly, because so generally what happens, 10 minutes data you store it in a file, maybe some JSON file, you might have heard about JSON, right? .json or some gzip file. You store that data locally and then dump it to the cloud for machine learning, analytics and all. That's another way of looking machine learning. Maybe you are not able to do edge AI, but you are able to do edge computing. Some more data is storing locally, one day data, and then you are putting to the cloud. So maybe in AWS, some of you might have heard about S3 and all. AWS S3. It's a very, I mean, the way we have Google Drive, right? They have S3. So there are different kind of solution storage where you can dump the data and right away you can use for analytics purpose. That's how they have created it. So many things are there. So I think if you have to understand IoT, other than open source, AWS is perfect to start with. 1 year they provide lot of solutions free, like EC2 instance 750 hours free, databases for 1 year. In 1 year and do nothing. After that change the email ID, same credit card, it will work. That's how I work with AWS. So AWS, because in companies majorly they use public platform, right? They don't go with open source because open source has its own challenge. You need to maintain it, security patches and all. And in cloud, you might have heard a term called serverless. All of you might have serverless. Either infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Now function as a service, you might have heard, right? So what is this serverless? Because I see a lot of cloud words are written here. So what is this serverless word mean? What do you think? We have heard about infrastructure as a service, platform, software, cloud, right? What is a serverless word? These are more of server. We generally talk about cloud. Kahin server hoga, या computing, mini servers, right? Then suddenly in cloud the hype the word. Not hype, I would say like it's a much useful word. Serverless. उसमें server का मतलब है. What is the meaning of serverless? Without server we will do computing. Serverless computing you might have heard. In AWS, like AWS IoT Core, this is serverless solution. API gateway. Some of you might have done some web programming with Flask, Django, Express, Java, Spring Boot, right? Similar way you can create REST APIs using AWS API gateway in 5 minutes. Don't need to worry about that. Is again serverless solution. Database DynamoDB, again it's a serverless solution. So why this serverless word is very popular? Do you think? Scalability. I think scalability is scalability, interoperability, elasticity. It's a common term, right? In academic. Maybe niche document we see. In cloud, even without serverless, it's scalable. You can always have that solution, right? Something you might have heard about what is called load balancer. Now Docker containers, Kubernetes, all these clusters you can create directly spin up, right? Docker Swarm, Kubernetes is a popular solution. I built like on Raspberry Pi, you can install Docker Swarm. So many clusters. I have seen all these things live. Close the machine, automatically your container nodes are deployed further. So even that where you are dealing with servers, you don't need serverless. I would say one particular philosophy behind serverless is company don't want to now maintain the headache of server maintenance and all. So in context to AWS, it is server. Their engineers are working. But what happens in serverless? The word that you use is scalability. There are two important parts. One, I don't care. I need to use the solution. So eventually, what they do, they'll provide everything. Like AWS Core, I don't care what broker they have installed, how it is running. If my 1 lakh devices connects, right, I don't need to maintain it. Like spin up this much, that, right. So scalability is of course there, but more of it like the environment is totally managed by the cloud vendor. As a developer or a company, you are not worrying about it. You just need to use it. That's why serverless is popular, but it is little costly. You need to pay more. But one benefit with serverless is in cloud something you might have heard called pay as you go, right? तो जैसे इसमें आपकी सर्विस 24 घंटे में 4 घंटे ही चली, so don't need to pay for another 20 years, right? That's the serverless. It's a more of event-based service. The point it is getting used, then only you need to pay for it. So serverless is like a future. Reason behind its कंपनीज को जनरली मेंटेनेंस इंजीनियर की जरूरत पड़ती है. टीसीएस, विप्रो, इनको सर्वाइव क्यों कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज ऑफ दिस मेंटेनेंस प्रोजेक्ट, बैंकिंग प्रोजेक्ट एंड ऑल. कोबोल लैंग्वेज तो कहीं अभी यूज भी नहीं होती, बट यू विल टॉक व्हाट योर फ्रेंड इज वर्किंग दिस, दे विल टेल कोबोल फ्रेमवर्क. 20 years back it was written, but because they need to maintain. Current developer will talk what it is, AI, all this, right? टीचर वाला भाई कोबोल पे काम कर रहा है, right? So in IT, one is development, another is maintenance. How long you want to sustain that project, right? So sustainability की जो भी चीजें थी अब वो serverless से टेंशन खत्म हो जा रहा है कंपनी को. Who will maintain AWS? I need to just pay for it. As simple as that. So in cloud, a lot of AI algorithm they are serverless. Just dump the data. Doesn't matter how much they'll scale it. Either maybe आपने EC2 instance किसी ने किया AWS में, उसमें आप नोटिस करना how I log into my AWS account. उसमें लगभग 1024 कोर की मशीन है, राइट, फॉर रनिंग ML एंड ऑल. You cannot think of it to buy these kind of machines, right? So even AI and all is becoming popular because of cloud also. You spin up the machine, you are paying $5-6 for these heavy machines per hour. 6 hours you are able to run your model, some R&D you are doing done. So you got it done by $30. Just think of it buying that machine up on 248 cores or 1024 core. Maybe you need to pay 20 lakh, 50 lakh or more than that. CDEX sells is high performance computing machine for this way. यहाँ भी CB रमन में भी लिखा रखा है परम साव. I don't know they use it or not. Have you anyone? CB रमन में है. There is a one high performance computing machine परम साव. So when I newly came into this organization, I seen they were running, simple software. I said, man, why you are paying 20 lakh for running a simple software? They sell everywhere. IIT, NIT. I went to NIT Silchar Agartala. There some talks was there in IoT in 2020. They were playing games on that. Param Saab. They don't know how to utilize it. So CDEC has sells lot of their high performance. And how CDEC works? CDEC do the tie-up with these NVIDIA and all. They design their processors. CDEC put their mark, sell it. That's how government organization works, right? You will be thinking the people working in CDEC are doing high performance. No. In morning 10 they go, have a tea, 12:30, have a tea, 6 go home. That's government job, right? Generally it's a tie-up. Like currently in quantum computing with CDEC, major company that is involved is Atos. Atos you might have heard the name. That is doing 80% work. But CDEC is doing coordination. But quantum is very fascinating field where you will see all these things, right? We are discussing edge computing, fog computing today. Maybe after 2 years down the line, if quantum taken the shape, everything will be obsolete. Quantum is very powerful. I mean, edge AI and all then will be more powerful term to use. Reason, if you find time, there is something called PyAquasm library. PYAQASM. It's powerful quantum Python library. Basic gates like ADA, gates and all you can try. Like AND gate, NOR gate and all is there, right? In quantum even gates are different. Because there is no 1 0, 1 1 0. I mean that's how whole number system is. Read through it, just put the light into the student's brain that man, whatever I am teaching is absolute after 2 3. So whenever I go anywhere, I I said this slide and whatever I am telling stands true today. The way industry is moving, maybe tomorrow it might not be true, right? In books and all it's fine, but industry moves very fast. तो इसीलिए क्या हो रहा है कि now academic and college, academic and industry is big gap. अब बहुत फास्ट चीजें चल रही है और यहाँ किताब जब तक प्रिंट हो रही होती है वहाँ टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होता है. Literally I am telling this is how it is happening. Because मैं जब पढ़ाता हूँ बच्चों को, उनसे बात करो बीटेक वालों, तो ऐसे चेहरा देख रहे होते हैं. Sir, what you are talking this? तो मैं कहा भाई या तो दो ऑप्शन, मैं तुमको खुश कर दूं क्लास में अच्छी अच्छी चीजें, वही फिर से बता के जो बीटेक को पढ़ के आओ. आइदर अभी गाली दे लो, नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, 4 दिन बाद पढ़ोगे, जब कंपनी में जाओगे ना अंडरस्टैंड वेयर वी आर, राइट? सो ये एक प्रॉब्लम है कि इंडस्ट्री जो है अभी इतना कंपटीशन हो गया. यू सी ओपन एआई, यू माइट हैव हर्ड. जो भी हम एआई की बात कर रहे हैं, ओपन एआई इज नाउ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट known name in the terms of large language model, LLM जो भी आप बात करते हो, राइट? गूगल का एम्प्लॉय बेचारा सांस नहीं ले पा रहा. जेमिनी, उसको दुख हो रहा है कि आई वाज द वन who used to be the best search engine in the market. Now where they are struggling with OpenAI. Grok 2 इन्होंने लॉन्च किया. You talk about Twitter, right? Recently Grok 2 भी थोड़ा सा आगे, अगर आप Twitter यूज कर सकते हो, little better in images. But OpenAI ने कितना 1 साल पहले मार्केट, now they have so much data, right? I don't know anyone of have used Canvas tool of OpenAI. Canvas tool आपने यूज किया है क्या? नहीं तो मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. AI की बात हो रही है, let me just show you. So this is my company based Twitter AI, like that you are seeing, right? So here is view tool. It's Canvas, right? Now how easy it is, right? Now it's again very important how we interact with AI, right? So just I need a simple use case. Write a simple use case of Edge AI with for home automation application with ESP32 plus verify and AWS provide codes only. Language tools Arduino Raspberry Pi. How fast it will work? See, it feel like a developer is writing the code, correct? So now, even when I teach, I don't like teaching now. Reason behind that someone else is writing the things for me. So you see, it will feel like the developer is writing who is little smart. This is how the Canvas tool works. Written all the code. Now I'll say the documents I created, right? I like use this ChatGPT. I just use multiple iteration. Otherwise, कौन उतना बड़ा readme document बनाएगा यार? 6 hours is difficult to, 9 hours I'm working in industry, then this. But see, all these things are written, Now I need to just update it. Change the topic. See, change the topic from home / automation / commands to home / CPR. Now you see how it will update. We'll start reading from this. See, updated line number 138. So it will scan through it. So for you don't need to even write the code. If you know the basic Python, you can read through it. Now I just want, assume I am a new beginner. That's how you can train these. It's again a prompt engineering, right? Now assume I never wrote code and new to technology. Write comments in detail and reference says you use in the code for library. अब तो हमें लगता है फैकल्टी बनना और आसान हो गया देखो प्रॉपर पूरा एडिटिंग दिखा रहा है देखो एंड इट विल एडिटिंग देखो बढ़िया एडिटिंग चल रही है मैक और अच्छा चलता है मेरा ऑफिस का लैपटॉप नहीं है विंडोज मर जाता है दिस इज अगेन ए प्रॉब्लम विद द एज आपको अगर चैट जीपीटी अच्छा यूज करना है यू नीड ए पावरफुल सिस्टम बहुत अच्छा यूज होता है अगर मैक पे भी ये चला दे बहुत अच्छा चलता है ये पूरा प्रॉपर आपको दिखता है जो ये रो रहा है विंडोज right like that it is behaving but it is editing ultimately you see now we reached here it written proper comments so even you will see reference documents and all GB RAM का सिस्टम क्या है यहाँ इंटरनेट is slow I don't know something is having weird so if you see it written everything for you right summary this use demonstrate homework I mean if you have to teach everything is written for you rather than just theory. I didn't write a single line, but how it will feel like I know too many things. But when I started IoT, there was nothing. We need to struggle writing this code, creating this demo. Now if I have to go in morning, I don't care. Open my laptop, sit with ChatGPT half an hour. I know how technology works. I'll train it, provide me the data like this. Now you will search, you will write IoT use case. I written what is specific I need. This is again very important in AI. How much specific you are toward the use case, you will get the right data. So you see written all cases. Runs AI inference using a pre-trained model. Written right, simple code is given. So this is your ESP32 Arduino code, right? So here Wi-Fi, SSID, password, all these things. If you need to run 2-3 times, you will debug it. This code will work like anything. So you got all the boilerplating code with this ChatGPT. This is just because this is my company ChatGPT little professional, so it is little faster than free version, I think so. That's all. So these are good use cases you can utilize while you have to learn something. So whatever is coming in mind, train this. Ask him, man, I have this device. Assume this I have never written a code. Explain me each line. What argument you passed, write it. So ChatGPT will give you everything. So Amardeep sir को research paper में आसान रहेगा, right? Write my research paper like this that no one has written. When he has written the book, I mean, it's very difficult. He always used to tell me, sir, we can write books. Sir, you can write. I don't have that patience to write. I can write code, but I cannot write code. I mean, teaching is very difficult if it comes to research. Literally, it's a very difficult job. Coding is like your brain is continuously thinking. Research is very difficult thing. You are just thinking what I need to, do the things when what will I have not done, right? So, but now with ChatGPT and all, the best is to, I mean, you can do the things very faster. आपके पास ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे पास कोई कोडिंग बैकग्राउंड नहीं है, but I want to understand the concept. आप सिंपल एक छोटा सा कोड डालो, पूरा देखो इसने यूज केस बना दिया. भूपेंद्र, मैं इसको बोलता हूँ मेरा छोटा भाई, it always helps me. और ऐसे बहुत से टूल्स हैं। तो मैं कंपनी में कोई मुझे बोलता है कितना घंटा लगेगा, तो मैं कहता हूँ इट्स ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन हाउ माय यंगर ब्रदर विल गिव मी द परफॉर्मेंस, राइट? लिटरली ऐसा ही है। पहले आप क्या करते थे, जूनियर डेवलपर कहते थे मैन प्रोवाइड दिस कंटेंट डू इट। अब मैं उसको बोलने के पहले सोचता हूँ अगर मैं इससे जल्दी तो इससे कर दूंगा, भाई आई शुड टॉक टू इट। दैट्स व्हाई यू सीन आईटी जॉब्स आर डिक्रीजिंग। रीजन, अब कोई बंदा फैक्टोरियल पहले फर्स्ट 2 साल पहले की बात, अगर ये अभी चैट जीपीटी 1 ईयर से इतना पॉपुलर था, राइट? बिफोर दैट टीसीएस कौन सा क्वेश्चन पूछती थी, जितने भी लोगों ने भी ट्रेनिंग प्लेसमेंट, राइट ए फैक्टोरियल नंबर, फिबोनाची सीरीज, आर्मस्ट्रांग नंबर, रिवर्स स्ट्रिंग। भाई उसको यहाँ पे वो पूरा कोड लिख रहा है। व्हाई दे विल हायर यू? दिस इज $20 टूल पर मंथ। वो तुमसे 4 में पूरा कोड लिख दिया आर्डिनो का, पाइथन का, एआई का। Why I will hire a guy who will by paying 3 लाख रुपए, जिसको 3 लाख पे करूँ मैं पागल हो जाएगा, मर जाएगा ये बताते बताते मुझे। मैं कितना बताऊं तुम्हें? 3 लाख दिया है मुझे, राइट? तो थिंक ऑफ इट। एआई ने ये किया है कि दे नीड स्मार्ट ब्रेन टू यूज इट। जैसे लोग कहते हैं कि चैट जीपीटी की जनरेशन इतनी घटिया होगी, मैं कहता नो, चैट जीपीटी यूज केस के लिए भी आपके पास ब्रेन चाहिए, अदरवाइज यू विल बिकम ब्रेनलेस। It is just doing your development time faster. Does not mean it is doing the development for you. आपको पता ही नहीं, आप लिखते रहो, थोड़ी देर बाद फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाओगे, बोलो पता नहीं क्या बता रहा है, ये ऐसे ही बिहेव करता है, राइट? इट बिकम मैड आफ्टर 7 times you doesn't provide a right input, it become mad. It will keep providing you anything that you can, I don't know, but no, it is very accurate provided that you are accurate. Again, it's artificial intelligence, right? So इसको आप यूज करो, I would say आप जब पढ़ा रहे हो, यूज इट चैट जीपीटी वाइजली। यूज कैसे सुनाओ? इफ यू आर यूजिंग रिसर्च पेपर, यूज इट वाइजली। आप जितना डेटा डालो, और इसमें ये भी है, आई मीन 1 ईयर बिफोर के सारे रिसर्च पेपर्स निकाल के वो कंपेयर करके नए वर्डिंग्स बना देता है। सो यू डोंट नीड टू राइट इट, you can spend more family time, you know, using chat gpt. Literally I am saying it's a very beautiful tool. और इसके साथ आपका एक और टूल है, जेमिनी है गूगल का। I don't know how much useful it is. जेमिनी मैंने यूज नहीं किया, बट चैट जीपीटी इज वेरी गुड। चैट जीपीटी के लेवल के नहीं। आप $20 लगाओ चैट जीपीटी में, यूज इट फॉर 1 मंथ। इतना फास्ट है और इतना एक्यूरेट है। ओनली थिंग वी नीड आल्सो एक्यूरेसी। इट मींस we need conceptual knowledge, otherwise it become unconceptual. I don't know it is the right word I use, unconceptual, but अगर आपको ESP32 के बारे में पता है, it means overall now you need holistic picture of it. In depth you can, with multiple iteration you can achieve that. So very classic use case.
अभी जो ये यूज केस लेते हैं, हाँ, होम ऑटोमेशन, अभी जो कोड आ गया हम लोग ESP32 में डाल दिए, राइट? Now the communication between ESP32 and Raspberry Pi.
Correct.
तो उसका कोड भी यहाँ पर है या?
हाँ, इसमें लिखा होगा, उसका भी कोड लिखा होगा। Let me just go down. पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, ये हैंग हो जा रहा है मेरा सिस्टम। और इट इज क्रेजिंग। इसमें है, you go down, let me just refresh it.
Raspberry Pi communication चलो तो उसका भी सेपरेट है।
ଆମର କୋଡଟାକୁ ତାକୁ ପକେଇକି ମାନେ ରଜିଷ୍ଟର କୋଡଟାକୁ ନେଇ ତାକୁ ମେମୋରି ତାକୁ ପକେଇକି ସେ ମେମୋରି ପକେଇକି ତାକୁ ରନ୍ କରିବାକୁ
क्योंकि एक कोड अच्छे से
ହଁ ଏଇ କୋଡ ଅଛି
Let me just copy and paste on notepad this code, then I think I'll display where that part is.
ତାର ଯୋଉ ମେମୋରିଟା ଅଛି ସେ ମେମୋରି ପକେଇ ତାକୁ ଅଟୋ ରନ୍ କରିଦେବେ।
नहीं कुछ ओल्डर होती है नहीं
ଅଛି
विंडोज का प्रॉब्लम है, विंडोज इसमें यूज नहीं करते
लिनक्स सही। हां
मैं अपने में ubuntu स्विच करता हूँ। पीपीटी अभी भी विंडोज में अच्छी दिखती है, इसलिए मैं यूज करता हूँ, अदरवाइज I mean downside if we go right, it will be the code for sure. I'm trying to, let me just one more time. फाइल बना दिए थे इसमें पूरा देखो यहाँ आ जाएगा। देखो कौन कौन से उसमें सॉफ्टवेयर उसके भी डिटेल आ गई, सेटअप इंस्ट्रक्शन कैसे करना है। So you just need to be little smart to use this tool, everything is done. बच्चों के साथ क्लास में जाओ पता नहीं कि रात में फैकल्टी ने ऐसा क्या खाया था, सुबह आके कुछ ज्यादा ही पढ़ा दिया, सडन चेंज राइट। तो आप देखो इसमें जनरली फॉर एज ए फैकल्टी इट्स लिटरली टफ टू गेट द थिंग्स डन। कॉलेज में पता नहीं क्या क्या लोग और कराते हैं पढ़ाने के अलावा, राइट, दैट्स हाउ फैकल्टीज आर ट्रीटेड इन इंडिया। सो यहाँ पे अगर आपको ये डॉक्यूमेंट मिल गया, राइट, तो आपके जो लैब सेशंस होते हैं दे बिकम मोर पावरफुल। आप देखो यहाँ पे आपने डॉक्यूमेंट दिया, वन टाइम यू टेस्टेड एट होम, डॉक्यूमेंट आपका बन गया, आई मीन अराउंड 4 आवर्स यू आर रिड्यूसिंग इट। तो इसने सब बता दिया, इंस्टॉल द रिक्वायर्ड लाइब्रेरीज, वाईफाई कनेक्टिविटी, पबसब क्लाइंट हैंडल दिस, रिप्लेस, देखो यहाँ तक लिखा है कोड में भी क्या रिप्लेस करना, रिप्लेस प्लेस होल्डर इन द कोड योर वाईफाई एसएसआईडी, वाईफाई पासवर्ड, एडब्ल्यूएस एंडपॉइंट विद योर क्रेडेंशियल। अब इससे ज्यादा और क्या बताएगा भाई ये कनेक्ट लाइट बल्ब टू GPIO 5 टू द ESP32, यही बता रहा है, लगाओ, राइट, वेयर कोई GPIO 5, इससे ज्यादा और क्या, फिफ्थ पिन जोड़ के लगा लो। अपलोड द कोड टू ESP32 यूजिंग Arduino IDE, दिस इज हाउ योर रीडमी डॉक्यूमेंट इज पब्लिश्ड। देखो रास्पबेरी पाई पे क्या क्या करना है उसका भी डिटेल आ गया, राइट, हाउ टू इंस्टॉल टेंसरफ्लो लाइब्रेरी, प्लेस योर टेंसरफ्लो लाइट मॉडल टू द occupancy model dot tf light in the same directory as the script। इतना तो हम नहीं पढ़ा पाएंगे क्लास में, जितना वो अच्छा लिख रहा है, लिटरली एज ए ह्यूमन वो कह रहा है उसी डायरेक्टरी में जाके रखो, इतना तो 2 बार एरर आने के बाद अपने को अच्छा उसी डायरेक्टरी में कोड रखना है। तो चैट जीपीटी लिटरली वेरी यूजफुल टूल। अगर आपको एआई असली यूज करना है तो यूज दिस एआई, अदरवाइज आईओटी एआई इज लाइक वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू स्टार्ट विद, बट आप शुरू करो इससे LED programs, right, use this tool, LED and all very efficient, and then once you get the basics then you will be able to understand the advanced code as well. So if you have to start in IoT, I would say get a ESP32 board first, very easy, the one that I have. So 400-500 rupees board, few LEDs, some sensors. इतना अगर आपने बच्चों को इनिशियली बता दिया, I mean they are able, you are able to train them, और अपनी भी लर्निंग हो जाएगी, राइट। देन ESP का ही मॉड्यूल जो छोटा था इस पे भी AI मॉड्यूल चलते हैं, GPU बेस्ड आ गया ESP Espressif, राइट, लेटेस्ट वन इन द मार्केट। few small things you can try out। अब डेमो बनाना बहुत आसान है with the help of this। अगर आपको एक बार बेसिक समझ में आ गया, राइट, with basics you understood, you can always use this। so use this, I would say ये आपका असली पर्सनलाइजेशन टूल है। whatever we are discussing is fine, but this is very powerful tool and use this। I mean कॉलेज में भी पता नहीं आप लोगों को ये टूल वगैरह फ्री मिलते हैं कि अच्छा यहाँ कॉलेज में है सर, क्या कुछ है तो
सब्सिडी नहीं, सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं, तो खुद लेना पड़ेगा।
मतलब इसमें मुझे लगता है $20 इन्वेस्ट करना। मैं शुरू में कैसे कर रहा था, I'll tell you। When I used to earn it around 30 to 40% of my salary, I used to always spend it board 3 years, that's how I did। उसके बाद मुझे सब समझ में आ गया कि इंडस्ट्री में जाके कैसे अंग्रेजी बोल के नौकरी लेनी, you have to earn it। तो अर्निंग का पहला कॉन्सेप्ट होता है लर्निंग। वो एक कहावत है ना कि सरस्वती और लक्ष्मी में लक्ष्मी पहले नहीं आती, अगर आ भी गई तो भाग जाती है, अगर सरस्वती जी भी पास, राइट। सो इन्वेस्ट देयर, लर्न इट। ऐसा नहीं कि आप फैकल्टी से अगर डेवलपर बनना तब भी आप बन सकते हो। मैं तो फैकल्टी था जो डेवलपर बना, आई मीन मोस्टली आई यूज्ड टू ट्रेन इट 80%, बट मैंने कभी ट्रेनिंग में ना बिना प्रैक्टिकल के नहीं किया। आई यूज्ड टू इवन कम हियर, वैसा सेंसर वेंसर है क्या, कुछ बच्चों को बताता हूँ। मैं भी सुबह भी कहा कुछ है क्या रिसर्च पेपर बात के, लेट्स डू सम प्रैक्टिकल विद देम लिटिल अर्ली इन द लैब सो दैट दे कैन सी हाउ दीस थिंग्स आर वर्किंग। अदरवाइज जाने के बाद गाली देंगे, 4 घंटा अंग्रेजी बोल के चला गया, कुछ समझ नहीं है, राइट। सो आई वांट पीपल टू डू सम हैंड्स ऑन, सी द थिंग्स हाउ इट हैपनिंग, डिबग इट, राइट। सो ये जो आपके मॉडल्स हैं, लेट्स सी समथिंग वी कैन डू इट टुडे इन द लैब। आई हैव फ्यू थिंग्स एंड व्हाटएवर वी हैव हियर। और एक टूल है, मैं आपको और अभी बताता हूँ, Node-RED। Without device you can do visualization and all, proper simulator we have। So similar like your healthcare monitoring, right, you can always Node-RED we have that। So all these use cases हाँ कर सकते हैं, we can do that।
उसका जो प्रैक्टिकल जो करेंगे फंडामेंटल उसको इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा Node-RED साइमल्टेनियसली
करा दूंगा मैं, 15 मिनट लगेगा, हो जाएगा। ये लोग करेंगे खुद से तो देखेंगे, आप बना के दे दोगे तो
नहीं
फिर
नहीं वो आपको ऑटोमेटिकल नोड को इंस्टॉल करेंगे, आप तो स्टेप बाय स्टेप बोलिए।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
आप नोड इंस्टॉल करेंगे प्रोग्राम को आप
करेक्ट। So actually I will go with scratch so that at least even one thing we learn, you know how what command you run, how you run. Otherwise जनरली लोगों की हैबिट क्या होती है कि स्क्रिप्ट देते हैं, रन करो, देख के चलो। आई डोंट वांट दैट। कॉन्फिडेंस तभी आता है जब आप खुद से करते हो। आई विल देयर टू debug you, help you whatever it means. So another is like, you know, autonomous system in car and all. You have these lidar, GPS, all these sensors. So ultimately few important factors. ये PPT पता है कितने घंटे में हमने बनाई? Just think of it. How much time it might have took? 5 minutes. Right? You guess it. I think it took 15 minutes. I didn't use AI. I used this one. There is a tool, right? Designer. In my Designer in Microsoft PowerPoint. मैं काम कम करता हूँ, but I do work smartly. How to do the work in smart way. Content मेरे पास हमेशा दिमाग में रहता है, बट अगर कंटेंट को क्रिएट करना है तो आई ऑलवेज फाइंड सम टूल्स, क्योंकि पीपीटी आपकी इंटरेक्टिव होनी चाहिए। इधर आप पढ़ने में जरूर लिखे इधर क्या लिखा है पीरियोडिक टेबल में, राइट? सो बेनिफिट्स विद एज आई एम ट्राइंग टू गिव यू सम मोर पर्सपेक्टिव टू टेक्नोलॉजी एंड ट्रेनिंग, क्योंकि एक एक्सपीरियंस हमेशा मुझे शेयर करना रहता है कि ट्रेनिंग, हाउ यू कैन ट्रेन द पीपल, राइट? इट्स अ बिट डिफिकल्ट जॉब, very rewarding and very amusing both at the same time, right? So major thing that I would say be interactive, not much theoretical. उसका एक ही है कि initially तो बहुत difficult था कि आपको अगर एक कोड लिखना है तो 8 hours you need to sit, understand, use chat GPT, लेकिन आप उतना ही यूज करना जितना मतलब बेनिफिशियल है। ऐसा मतलब आपने सब डाल दिया, कोड कॉपी करके बच्चों को दे दिया, उनको समझ ही नहीं आया, तुम्हें भी नहीं है, वो कॉलेज में तुमने 2 बार डांट दिया, बच्चे को बैठ गया। होता ही है when we are, you know, people doesn't respect people respect positions, so as simple as that, right? So वहाँ पे आप छोटे छोटे एग्जांपल्स कराओ कि आप LED कंट्रोल, सेंसर्स का डेटा एंड ऑल, यूज चैट जीपीटी वाइजली, गेट ऑल दोस लाइंस ऑफ कोड में आप क्या लिखो, कमेंट्स प्रॉपर, जस्ट आज चैट जीपीटी राइट द कमेंट, डू इट एट योर ओन एंड यू सी आपका इंटरेस्ट अलग ही कहीं चला जाएगा। दैट्स हाउ आई एक्चुअली स्टार्टेड। और पीपीटीज में आप लेस इतना क्रिस्प, जैसे ये स्केलेबिलिटी है, इतना कॉमन टर्म है ये कि बच्चे से जब बीटेक के बाद आते हैं सर कुछ भी पूछो कहता है स्केलेबिलिटी, बट वंस यार व्हाट इज स्केलेबिलिटी इन कॉन्टेक्स्ट टू सिस्टम, तो क्या है एक सिस्टम निकाल देंगे, वाओ स्केल आउट। तो स्केलेबिलिटी अगर आप देखो, लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि यू ऑलवेज नीड टू ऐड द सिस्टम, दैट्स हाउ पीपल परसीव इट, इट इज नॉट। स्केलेबिलिटी मींस स्केल आउट, स्केल इन, लोड नहीं है तो कम भी करो, but how people treat it, if you talk about interoperability, common word in cloud, right? What is the meaning of interoperability? That's a big question, right? But everyone writes in exam paper, leave everything, in OSI layer, जैसे इसमें जो common terms है, in OSI layer there is 2 terms every time a student write, just ask them reverse question. One, flow control, error control, data link layer और ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर। कुछ लोग पूरी जिंदगी जब मर जाते तब भी नहीं उनको पता होता दोनों लेयर पे ये वर्ड हमने कॉमन क्यों लिखा था, करेक्ट? एरर कंट्रोल एंड फ्लो कंट्रोल, these are 2 common terms we write transport layer as well as data link layer, but what is the difference of these two means? मतलब मेरे को भी जब मैं बीटेक कर रहा था ये दिमाग में आता था, why I write every time these 2 common words, then I did some of the networking hands on, then I realized कि जो डेटा लिंक लेयर पे वो एरर कंट्रोल एंड फ्लो कंट्रोल इज हॉप टू हॉप, मींस ESP32 is connected to Raspberry Pi, whatever error control and flow control is between 2 devices. This device is no more responsible to handle the data post router. While we talk about transport layer, it's a TCP and UDP protocol, means till end until the server, if routing is involved, because data link is hop to hop, peer to peer communication done, MAC address is involved, 2 machines, as simple as it. So that error control and flow control are limited to that one hop, MAC to MAC, that communication network. But because networking layer is involved, if there are 15 gateways in between, that's how IoT works, right? You need to take care that your data should receive there. All those error control and flow control mechanisms are involved in all the routing places. तो ऐसे ही मतलब theoretical अगर आप देखो तो चीजें बड़ी आसान लगती है, but practically we need to understand each point. तो वो चीज थोड़ा सा कॉलेज लेवल पे आई थिंक समथिंग वी नीड टू एनहांस एज वेल इन ऑर्डर टू एज ए फैकल्टी पर्सपेक्टिव। तो इसमें जनरली दीस टर्म्स वी हैव ऑलरेडी This one always remember, अगर आप research पे थोड़ा सा focused हो, compliance is very important and this is very open topic in IoT. Books can be written. People have not explored much. और ये तब आता है जब कंपनी के ऊपर केसेस होते हैं, है ना यार. So even in AI responsible responsible AI is again one of the sectors I would say you people should explore. Responsible AI का मतलब ये हो गया कि whatever AI models you are interacting, how much truthful they are, right? Either say for example you are designing a system for the theft detection. अब उसमें आपने क्या किया, 2-3 इंसान कभी कभी शकल मिल जाते, राइट? यू डिप्लॉयड ए सिस्टम इन दिल्ली, ठीक है, एक बंदे को एआई के सिस्टम ने डिटेक्ट किया जिसका फेस थोड़ा सा मैच कर रहा था, 100% नॉट एक्यूरेट, वो चला गया जेल में बंद कर दिया 6 महीने. 6 महीने बाद पता चला बंदा कोई दूसरा है. नाउ हु विल पे द कॉस्ट फॉर इट? कंपनी आर द पर्सन हु डिजाइन द सिस्टम. थिंक ऑफ द एआई दिस. इट्स अ रिस्पांसिबल एआई मींस who is designing the solution is responsible for like that person 6 month ही वो तो रोज कहता था मैं नहीं, लेकिन पुलिस मारती थी बाद में 3 महीने बाद भूल ही गया भाई मैं हूँ, बाद में पता चला वो नहीं दूसरा बंदा है. who will pay the cost for that? so this is the again big challenge in responsible AI. इसीलिए देखो टेस्ला, एलन मस्क से बड़ा कोई टेक्नोलॉजी वाला बंदा है नहीं. हाउ फास्ट ही थिंक एंड हाउ रिस्की टेक्नोलॉजी मींस रिस्क, एज सिंपल एज दैट. either 1 or 0, there is nothing in between, right? टेस्ला भी अभी आपको अगर फुल ब्लोन मॉडल चाहिए तो साइन करा के देती, मर गया तो हम जिम्मेदार नहीं. उससे बढ़िया एक्यूरेट सिस्टम को नहीं डिजाइन करता. इवन दैट इज एक्यूरेट, बट चैलेंज क्या है? चैलेंज मत जेल नहीं जा रहा. टेक्नोलॉजी कैन फेल एट एनी टाइम. सो एक्चुअल में एआई है, बट एआई इज नॉट स्टिल दैट मच लेवल ऑफ एक्यूरेट दैट यू कैन स्टार्ट बिलीविंग ब्लाइंडली. दैट्स द माय पॉइंट, राइट? So whatever solution we develop in IoT or anywhere, we should always think about responsible AI, and we will look at research side of it. Our books responsible AI, people are only discussing this topic. So how we can contribute that side? I think this is one more topic in research that it's more of academic and compliance view. आसान भी है लिखना. So I think that should be one thing to discuss. So from my side in theoretical, that's all I have. I'll open the forum now for Q&A. Anything, sir. Leave the topic. You want to discuss? I am open.
जो आप बताएं नोट्स है, तो how many nodes can be connected with this edge device maximum?
Okay, so this is I mean like very subjective answer.